Hi, welcome to this week's video. This week we have a visit from Darren and Elaine from Pips Living Off Grid. We get on with a bit of demolition and we do a little bit of baking. So, after we've said we weren't going to move all this wood about again, we were just going to cut it and then move it, I've decided some of these bigger, I don't know what you call them, root balls or whatever, I aren't going to get cut as soon as what I want to. So I'm going to move them down near the new wood store. I have quite a lot of this, as you'll probably see when I just turn around. I have another pile here. Whether I'll get it all in the wood store or next to the wood store, I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do this morning, or today, so I can get the rest of this building taken down. We keep saying we want these buildings down and we're just, you know, not getting there because of all the stuff that's in it and the time it's taking. And I'd like to get some of it out of the way before the new builders start. So as I said, what I'm doing is moving it down here. I haven't got anywhere to stack these metal sheets, so I'm just going to build around them and stand them up as I go, make a bit more space. But yeah, that's the general idea, is to get rid of the root balls and things in here. I want to save a little bit of space in front of the wood there, just to cut some of the other bits, little bits and bobs up, and to store the green bucket what's got little sticks and things in it for fire lighting. Some of the things I've had to move out of there's the old wheel and the I don't know whether they're called tines, the little arrows that you see there, and yeah, the other, I don't know, pegs of some sort. I don't really know what they were for. We did think they were for maybe tying the goats too, but there's not enough peg really, you know, enough before the cross piece, so I think the goats would just pull them out. Anyway, that's what we're going. That's what we're doing. So I've also moved this pot into this corner. Debbie's going to put something in it, maybe a pot behind the one with the hole in it, this one, and have something growing out which will look quite nice, and then possibly some lavender or something like that in that one. Don't know, she might change her mind before we get it sorted, but that's the general idea. We can just leave a hole, you know, something there so we can just get in to water it, or make a little device for watering it. Yeah, it should look nice with something flowing out of there. And the other thing what we're thinking about doing before the builders start is to get this pig pen out of the way as well. It'll give a lot more space for them to stack stuff, for us to move about. So yeah, don't know whether that'll get done, but we're going to give it a whirl. As you can guess, this is quite difficult to stack because it's all higgledy-piggledy bits. You can't sort of put them in nice rows like that, so it'll take up a lot more space than logs will. So that's most of the big stuff moved out of that corner. A lot of this on the floor now wants chopping down. Yeah, I've still got quite a lot of smaller stuff to move. There's one or two big bits in there, but it's the like root ball ones what I was trying to move first. So I've got them stacked here. They're all a bit higgly-piggly, and yeah, it's very difficult to stack them in the sort of shape they were. I'm going to move some of the littler bits now which I've just found, and then I'll get some of the others chopped up, I think.
So, today is Mother Dearest's birthday, and she's decided that she does want a cake despite being on a diet, so we are doing her a diet lemon cake. So this recipe doesn't have any fat in it, it's just got the sugar, egg and flour, and it still should make quite a nice airy cake. So in the bowl I have got 4.5 ounces of white caster sugar already weighed out, and then to that I'm just adding 3 eggs. We have absolutely loads of eggs with the chickens now. They're all laying every single day, so we've got no shortage of eggs. And now this just needs whipping together until white, light and fluffy. It might not go pure white because of obviously the richness of the yolk. You can do this by hand or with a little hand whisk. It takes ages. I'm just going to pop it in the Mr. Chef. So that's the Mr. Chef with the whisk attachment on, and I'll just set that off and leave that to go. So that's been whisking for quite a while now. You can probably see it's still quite yellowy, but that is just because of the colour of the yolks. So I have pre-measured out 4.5 ounces of self-raising flour, and I've got a little bit of zest from a lemon, so I'm just going to mix those two together now. And then it's just a case of very slowly and very gently folding in the flour. What you're trying to do is not disturb all of the air that has been whisked in. And now just while I'm at the point where I've got about half of the flour in, I am just going to add some lemon juice. So that's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice there. And now I'm just going to transfer that mixture into a pre-greased cake tin. So that's the oven preheated to 170 degrees, and that cake will just be going in for about half an hour. So that's the cake cooled and ready to be drizzled. So I've just made a very simple lemon glaze, the exact same recipe that I use on the normal lemon cake, and I'm just going to dribble it over the entire cake. Obviously doing it this way, there's just a little bit less icing on each piece, so it is just a little bit lower calorie. And that's that done.
So what have we got to say? Is it cheese?
Goats.
Goats?
Daft enough of the goats.
Cheese.
Come over this way.
Goats.
Cheese, goats.
Whoops.
Sorry, dog. Which one was that? Alfie. Sorry, Alfie. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, they're nice. I think we could do something really nice with those. Yeah, they're lovely. Thank you.
Where's
Yeah,
that
they're
little
really
monster?
nice.
She's probably, oh no, not in the barn.
Come on, Fluffle Bum.
He always disappears somewhere.
That was lovely. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank
It's
you.
been lovely to for lunch, of course. It's been lovely to see you. Lovely to see you again, Eddie Rose. Lovely to see you. Take care.
Yeah.
See you again soon, hopefully.
I think
Good
we're
night.
probably in Castilla Branco next week,
Oh, are
actually,
you?
or the week
Okay.
after. We're going
Yeah.
to go and pick our driving licences up.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think today we're going to start to take some of this pig pen out. I was going to take the woodshed down, but we've decided we're going to keep that for storing some hay in for the goats. So I hope you can see in there, there's nothing been in there for a long while, but there is still some straw, some poo and what have you, which will go to the compost. Yeah, that's that side. It's actually in two parts. So in the other part, the back wall is stone. It's a continuation of this wall. But there's pipe, polystyrene, plastic sheet, a broken tub of some sort. I ain't going to bother too much about getting all this lot out. I'm going to start getting the top off. It'll give me a bit easier working area to get in there because it's only a small entrance. Don't know whether anybody saw, but I found the end of a sledgehammer, the hammer part, in one of the sheds. So I've managed to put a handle on it. It's not brilliant, but seems to work. So we'll just see if we can break a bit up with this. I usually use a smaller hand one. One reason these get a bit heavy after a while. So we'll see what we can do breaking the top up anyway. One of the reasons swapping for the little hammer is Seems to do the trick. There's lots of this type of bar in it. It looks like they've used old bolts. Thinner bar, but it's not rebar. So this is my third barrow full from down here. Like I said, I'll wait until it gets too heavy on the first one, and I seem to be filling them more and more the more I want to move. So I think we'll call that the last load for this morning. I'll go and empty that, tip that, and then I'll have lunch, and then see if we can get some more of this down. In fact, it's coming down. So I suppose really I'm having all the fun knocking it down. I suppose I better help clear some of it up as well, so can't leave it all to the camera. Although I'd like to. It's after lunch now and I'm just feeling a little bit refreshed. Let's see if we can do a job on this wall now. That's what I tried to do before. That's recorded. The battery went flat again. It's a good job we keep plenty of battery. see if I can manage that. I don't know. I'll probably fall off halfway there. So Mabel's come for a nosy at what I'm doing. She's very nosy, but then she's skittish as well. If you go to touch her, she wanders off, she runs off. Sometimes she'll just walk away, sometimes she'll run. We are trying to get her used to us. We do stroke her when we can, when we're feeding her. The concrete, I wondered how it was held on this wall at the back. And it's got a granite post what runs right across like a lintel. Like I said, Mabel is very, very inquisitive on everything that's going on. She's now having a check on the construction to make sure I'm taking it down correctly, and if I've left her anything to eat in there, which I hope not, because it'll be old stuff if it's been in there. I could have done with me trainee demolition expert, but she doesn't like the clearing up. What are you doing? Hey? What are you doing? I keep telling you there's nothing in here for you. Just be careful. Where are you going? Hey? Mabel's decided she likes this. It's a play area and it's not safe. Come on, little girl, off you go. It's getting a bit... No. Come on, not in there. Go on. Go down there. Go on. Go on. I'm going to stroke you. Ah, she's a cheeky thing. I don't know whether you can see down at the bottom, but Annie's decided she's going up the quince tree. The only thing with the quince tree is it's quite hollow, so if she bounces too much it might just pull it down. Don't know. But there's no stopping her. She's a bit like Mabel, she'll do as she pleases. That's more or less what I wanted to do. Now I can move some of this out. I can start sorting bits of it out and then getting it all moved. Obviously there's quite a lot of tidying up to do. There's still some on the bottom what are still well, they're loose, but I've got to get them off like these. But until I get the rubble moved I can't push them over. That big block I need to fall over so I can break it up, but it's got that lintel, granite, whatever on it, so I need to break that up as well. Not the granite post if I can help, although I don't know how I'm going to move it then. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on break some of that up what I've got loose and barrow it away. Nearly got me. Just another, yeah. Nope. Just another on there just to balance it out a bit. Probably at that end. I'll double that up more then. Keep overloading it, I know. And the girls have just come back too, so you will notice this time. Hello, what have you done? I've made a mess, so you noticed this time. So that's most of the walls down. I'm just going to get some of this rubble out the way, get a bit tidied up, and then see if we can break that big piece up at the back, and this big piece at the front. A little bit of wall there still standing, and yeah, we'll see how much of it we get done. Yeah. I would clear some of this out, but it's yeah, it's easier to move the bigger bits first. So, I know it looks like I'm falling over everything, but such is life. Nope, that bit will break. Now we'll just break that bit, get it loaded up. Watch this for the girls now. Don't want to get him moving. So that's barrel load, but that's it for now, because as you probably heard, coffee's ready. So that's one of the things I wanted to do, break this concrete off this granite post, because I think they'll do nicely for either edge markings for edges of raised beds, or even edge markings around this if we try and turn it into a patio, because we can always also use the one on Ellie Rosie's house, which has got a crack in it, and the two on our houses as well. So we'll try and keep that intact if we can.
Hands out. Heavy it is.
That's what I didn't want to happen. That's why I was trying to be careful. I didn't want to pull the wall out there. But it runs at an angle, so we'll sort of build some of that up at some point. That was nearly my shins. So after a bit of tidying up, that's how it's going to stay for now. I've just chopped the two vines down, one here and the other one obviously where the two bits are there. So as you probably saw as I was doing it, a bit of this wall fell out. I'm not going to fasten it up properly or try and hold it up properly. Some of this wall's going to come out. Some of this seems an addition to the existing wall, so I'm just going to see if I can just chock it up a bit to see if we can stop any of the others falling. Just finding some stones to get a flattish surface. Probably if that went the other way around it might do that. That's a good bit. Get that on the inside. Another nice flattish bit. This is just like to chock it up to stop it if there is any movement. Maybe done that with that out a bit in there. Oop, I didn't like that. And I'll just tie in there so it's got a bit of load off it. So hopefully it won't fall down now. And if you can see right down at the bottom of our land, his goats are back on our land, which is also good. Keeps some of it down for us. Annie and Mabel are really a bit small, they don't eat that much, so they cleaned this area off over the last couple of weeks. So we've put them back on this piece over here, which is the piece that they'd cleared before. So that's all for this week's video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also you can share it with your friends, and there is also some links to our Facebook and Instagram page below. Thanks for watching, bye! Hi, welcome to this week's video. This week we have Pips living... So, hi, welcome to this week's vlog. This week we have Pips living off grid come to visit. Yeah, I forgot what else we do.
In your camera.
Yeah.
Bye everyone. Nice to see you all. What a natural.
Come on then.
What a
Get out what the job's done. I'll have a bloopers.
Or I might move it when the barrel gets too heavy. No, that's not right, because if it's too heavy I won't be able to move it. When it gets full. You can cut that early roast potato as good as you, won't it?